Hey everyone, this is the Gerbil, yes, your resident Ewok expert, and I'm happy to talk to you today about the Endor Imperial Challenge with Ewoks. I beat it with full feats on my first squad. Of course, I have epic Ewoks, but I don't think you need them to be quite as awesome. In the description below, you can find some links to a couple of tutorials I did that talk about speed, mod, strategies, compositions, etc. But I want to talk about one in particular here. You typically want to open up with Paploo calling in Chirpa for an assist, give everybody speed up by using his tribal unity, then use Logray to hypnotize, followed by Wicket for an AoE turn meter boost, then Elder. And that's pretty much the opening strat. After that, or even during that, RNG just plays too much of a factor to say what's up. So let's take a look real quick at the modifiers, and I'll try to explain what you need to know. First off, the Ewok player modifier, basically what matters here is that whenever an Imperial Trooper attacks out of turn, they'll be stunned, and you gotta kill the Imperial Troopers a million times over again. Then each Ewok has this special ability here. Attackers are going, I'll let you read the kit, but basically you want to not use this with the tank. You want to use this with Wicket or Scout if that's your only attacker, or you want to use it on Elder's turn, because either one is going to pass around a whole bunch of turn meter. But something to keep in mind is one of the feats here says that you gain offense up 20 times, and you gain that through Logray, because Logray's prophetic vision special is going to give everybody, in addition to 20% turn meter and foresight, but also offense up. So over the course of the battle, you're going to want to hit that as often as you can, but regardless, you're going to achieve that feat as well as all of the others. The attack 20 times out of turn, that's just going to happen naturally, so don't even worry about that one. So here we go, opening move, Paploo into Chirpa, Chirpa tribal unity, everyone's got speed up, and the taunt is gone because Paploo was called to assist and Paploo's basic removes taunt. After that, I just tried to hammer down on Admiral Piett, and RNG can, like I said, take you in a million different ways because every assist gives the assisting Ewok 20% turn meter, and Chirpa's leadership has a 60% chance to call those assists with any special, therefore you can't control the turn order after a few. But you can manipulate your turn meter train by selectively targeting a few assists here and there. And something to keep in mind here is that Chirpa is going to gain, I think, 55% turn meter or something whenever he attacks somebody with his basic that has over half turn meter. So if Piett or your target is like at low turn meter and it's Chirpa's turn, you want to actually shift his target to somebody who has turn meter. One attack off target ain't gonna hurt you. Number two thing to keep in mind, whenever one of the tanks, Shoretrooper or Stormtrooper, get taunt, just immediately tap them with Paploo, use Wicket or to call an assist, or Chirpa's tribal tactics, or even use, if you're not in danger, use Elder's healing specials for the 60% chance to call an assist. At that point, it's a 1 in 4 chance you'll get Paploo. Not great, but it does work. Now, third thing to keep in mind, the enemy seems to have really pretty decent tenacity. So you need to have a lot of tenacity on Logray. Mine is pushing 130, 140 for this video. So you want very high potency. I think I said potency. You want very high potency. Now here we go. Wicket is a dilemma. Do you use the feat special to call everyone? Now that's worth noting that when you call everyone to assist through Chirpa's leadership, they all gain 20% turn meter. So that's an effective way to keep the train going. However, you also want to keep your taunt on Paploo, and you want to try to keep Elder under stealth. So it's a conditional situation there. Do you use his special to summon Paploo, putting him into taunt, or to protect Elder? Now at my relic level, I really don't care about keeping him under stealth, but I'm still going to call him a lot of times using his basic, because two things will happen. Again, through Chirpa's leadership, Elder's going to gain 20% turn meter, but through Elder's basic, there's a high probability that he's going to give the entire team 25% turn meter. If that happens, he himself gains 50. Thus, through Chirpa's leadership and his own basic, he can gain 70% turn meter, which is why in some games you can actually watch Ewok Elder take 3 turns back to back, just whack, whack, whack. Because when that triggers, he's gaining an insane amount of turn meter, 70% per basic, right? So he is pivotal. All right, now, what not to do. You'll probably hear some people say you need to open up the attack with Paploo going first, calling Logray, so that Logray can daze the enemy team, or use his prophetic visions and give everybody 20% turn meter to start your turn meter train, and foresight. No, you generally do not want to do that. Let me explain why. Your Ewoks ideally should take 10, 15, maybe more turns before the enemy gets one. If your second turn in the game is to put foresight on everybody, it will wear off before the Imperial troopers get their first turn, thus you have wasted your foresight protection. So you want to call Chirpa to do the tribal tactics, which will get you the same 20% turn meter because everybody will attack using their basic. Further, that will give everybody speed up, which is I think an additional 25% turn meter. So that is actually much more advantageous early on than a single 20% boost with foresight that won't be used. Save that foresight for when your turn meter train and your cooldowns are all high. When you're slowing down and your cooldowns need to reset, that's when you want to pop Logray's prophetic visions to protect the team when they can't do all of their specials. Right? I was not successful, as you can see, in removing much turn meter using Hypnotize from Logray, so don't rely on that. Mine's Relic 7, again, with super high potency, still didn't happen. Also, something to keep in mind is the clock is likely your biggest enemy. Mine are Relic 7, and we're on full auto for the last minute and a half, and look how long it's still taking. If you're sitting on Gear 12, Relic 1, 2 Ewoks, this could easily time out, I think, because you're probably not going to be able to put enough damage on the board. So use that auto as much as you can. Maximize your offense. Look at my modding guides to see how best to mod them. And may the force be with you, friends. This is not a hard one, but it's a grindy one. All right? Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.